Yes, Sano.
I want to increase my agility modifier in Spree. How can I go about doing this?
You remove a rib and then suck your own dick.
No, you remove a rib, plant it in the ground, and grow a woman, and have her suck your dick.
I'll have to ask Merlin for help with this.
Instructions unclear, bleeding out in bathtub.
Merlin, take this rib. I need you to grow me a woman. I planted it in the ground, but it didn't work.
Spore.
That's impossible.
Spore, can Sebastian come by and fuck Santa's character's mom?
Yes.
I fucked your mom, shit lips!
You should know that my mom is an angry Italian woman that beats me.
And Sebastian is a 7th gen Ventru. He doesn't even feel it. Oh, and a 10 or below, the DM is trying to kill you.
Yes.
Like below 20, it can kill you. Below 10, the DM is actively trying.
Maybe if someone would tell me what
Fuck. Okay.
You've got 3 of those, Roach.
maybe he had a good
Does 17 make more sense now?
I'm going to have a slight difficulty.
your fucking mind with the pool.
Oh my god, they killed Roach!
A slight it won't stop.
This is a slight difficulty tweak. Are either of you dishonorable?
No, I am the opposite of dishonorable.
I am also quite honorable.
Okay, never mind. Neither of you sticks your thumb up your ass and attempts to do a thumb war.
Have you actually had that happen to you before, Spore? That's rather specific for a thumb war.
So we're
Okay,
continuing on with the game.
Is it 6s or above?
This is willpower or agility?
I'm doing
Agility.
agility.
Okay, standard.
Yeah, I just win. I'm pretty sure. You have to get like a bunch of 10s. Yeah, I just win.
Suddenly, Sias's thumb triple joints somehow and ties your thumb into a knot. It looks really freaky because his thumb looks like a snake.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Jedi?
I pull my thumb away. Oh, they fucking go batshit when they get to be stationed in planets where there's a bunch of water. They like take pictures next to the ocean and shit.
Okay, so
He's having a great time here.
yeah.
Back home, he'd be a straight up influencer with all his water.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, carry at least 2 bottles on you, and you don't even drink them. I mean, they're just like, hey, look at this shit.
I got water. I'm the best guy here.
It's like the Borat thing. King of the castle, king of the castle. Yes. I do.
Yes, it is the gallstone of a dragon, which comes from the desert world of Tatooine. It is a remarkably fearsome creature, and its gallstone is known to be useful in weapon creation, particularly in lightsabers, the weapon of my order.
You've told me about lightsabers already, haven't you, or no?
Yeah, I've definitely told you
Yeah.
about lightsabers.
You have probably talked my ear off about lightsabers.
It's
okay.
a super special lightsaber crystal. And this one is tainted by the dark side. It's evil.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
It's evil.
That's evil.
I don't know how that makes sense.
It barely makes sense to me. Anyway.
So can we just have the higher one be better for me?
Fine.
Thank you.
I honestly thought that was leading into a fuck you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, gracious DM. I will fucking force lightning this back. I will throw this 1,000-pound block at him.
He holds out his hand expecting his bag of silver while you transport it.
Why?
It's trust. It would make sense.
I am holding up this monster of a creature, putting all my focus into it. I can't reach into my cloak.
I can reach into
my
your cloak
hand.
and grab this silver for
I
you.
will punch you in the dick, Zata. I will drop this thing. I will shatter the pavement just to punch you in the dick.
You will try.
Can't you just set it down and then pull the silver out?
Oh my god. Fine, Fox.
So you're not
set
even
it
getting
down.
paid for this.
I
huh?
set it down gently and
Y'all are getting paid?
I give him his 1,500 silver back. There.
All right, gentlemen, let's get
Let's
going.
go. Let's go.
I can try to come up with that. I got another question for you. You know of any work around here?
You like working in a tea shop?
I like tea, you know. I can be courteous.
You can work for me then.
It's a lie. You can't be courteous.
You cannot be courteous. That's why you got punched.
Yeah, you tried. You failed.
I'll give you
well,
10 silver a day.
Wagey, get in the cagey! Sano actively tried to kill both of our parents. We told him,
So-
fuck you.
Yeah, no, I gave them a difficult task and almost murdered their parents, you know? And
But
the same
hear me
thing-
out. Having a healthy home life does not lead kids to build pipe bomb.
Let me put this out for you. Let me put this out for you.
Hold on. Ted Kaczynski had a perfectly healthy home life.
Yeah, but he wasn't a kid when he was building them. He was like 30.
The government kind of got interested in Ted Kaczynski, let's be honest.
So currently, all the players are children. This is a game where you are going to grow up through it. Each session, I essentially plan to run you by a year in your life. Maybe every 2 sessions you'll go up a year. But right now, everyone is 9 years old.
I am keeping this build then. Holy shit. Bomb making child. That's great.
Yes. You guys are in the rattiest part of the vault.
Jackson, we're gonna be seeing you again after this? I sure hope so. I could always use a new friend. I made some new friends at school the other day. They were Mormons before, but I convinced them of the true light of the
You go to
God.
school?
Yeah, I go to school. Maybe if you join the rat cult, you could go to school too. I offered to hook you up with a couple of the ladies from the cult to buy your diamonds. but-
No. I don't.
I-
I'm pretty sure these count as cut.
I really don't like women.
I don't like women.
I don't like women.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if somebody does try to kill you and you want to blow yourself up, you're going to be taking everything out with you within 100 feet in all directions.
Okay.
There's nothing improvised about this explosive.
Your Honor,
Your
calling
Honor,
my
you told me the fine.
Your Honor, calling my explosives improvised is quite frankly an insult. Jessica, he has a bomb vest. Get the ass moving.
I'm visibly twitching.
She begins jogging off, following you.
You're gonna fit right in at the rat cult.
So I'm running back to the boss's house. He needs to know this. There's a suicide bomber in our territory.
So
Now who has the spaghetti falling out of their pockets?
How does it feel to see your Alfredo on the ground?
Anyway, you get down to Jessica's house, and she's running up the stairs. You know,
Go,
the
go,
moment she
go,
gets
go,
home,
go!
And you see Jessica's dad pops out from.
Would I have the wherewithal to have followed these people? These funny people?
You can. You could be running after the kid while wearing a suicide vest. I mean, there's a reason they're probably running then.
I'm just
Log-
casually
log-
strolling in that
log-
general
what?
direction.
Praise be to Allah.
I'm just gonna
Lock
say this right
one!
now, if you blow yourself up and you take these people with you, it's gonna be really hard for you to sell their corpses to the rat cult.
This next part's going to be long, folks. Get ready for about 30 minutes of unadulterated retardation from my party. As you're walking up one of the many flights of stairs, Fox kind of walks next to you guys, and he's like, so, if either of you weren't who you are today, what do you think you would have ended up as?
Diogenes. Because if I were not Diogenes, I too would want to be Diogenes.
He shrugs. That's a valid answer, I suppose.
I don't even know what a Diogenes is, but he sounds awesome.
Oh, he was a philosopher.
Sounded like his life sucked.
Kinda, a little bit. He was an ascetic. He formed one of the more, per se, critical sides of thinking and philosophy. What about you,
I do not see any more fitting end to my life than the one I experienced dying for Shia Halud.
You know, I quite enjoy being able to bend fire the way I do. It's something I can't
Bed
live without.
fire, he said.
It's something I don't think I can live without. I enjoy it.
He's a firebender.
Uh-oh.
Describe this man to us again.
Describe this man
He
to us
wears red robes that only have darker striations on them. And he has a black beard that's fairly long, and it has gray hairs growing in it. And he's bald.
Is this Fire Lord Ozai?
No.
That does sound like it could be an older Ozai, but that doesn't make sense because people don't generally age on the island.
Ozai didn't die.
Oh yeah. Oh no, this is Sozin!
No.
Fuck.
His name's Fox.
Sparky Sparky Boom Man.
This is Fox Firehand.
Sparky Sparky Boom Man had neither hair nor beard. But it does kind of
Could've
sound
grown a
like
beard.
it does kind of sound like Sozin, except Sozin wasn't bald. Fuck.
This is a custom character.
Oh, cool. Is
Firebender
he in fact a firebender?
He is in fact statted out, yes.
He is in fact statted out. Fuck you.
Gary, 2000, Gary.
Hey, thanks for putting the gig together. Silverhand is probably the same.
Sad face Gary.
How about you what happened with Henry?
Gary's do infest the SSRP world quite a bit.
Gary,
Gary,
2000.
Extermination Quest.
I mean, like, imagine, like, somebody with the bloody mess perk just going around killing the Garys.
Hold on. I'll write a real one.
You didn't post it anywhere.
Yeah, I sent it DMs to fucking Spore for approval.
I didn't deny it. I didn't fucking deny it.
I mean, whatever it is, it has to be a good quest with a decent reward as an 81.
I don't know how hard it is to be.
Oh my god, I found the best
That
way
would-
to tie in that. Yeah, and that's actually the 86.
Okay. If you want it to be, that requires more writing.
No, it doesn't.
I'm still thinking on my quest. I'm trying not to just do an infestation
shit.
quest.
It also below the reward it has a Gary as a fucking Chad Wojak.
Did you just type in Gary?
Gary. Gary.
I asked for a translator on this one.
None exist. Nobody speaks Garlish.
There's no one stupid enough around that speaks Garlish?
Actually, it's not Garlish, it's Garmin. Garmin.
You should use your big brain powers and try to decipher whatever the fuck this shit is.
No, I don't think you understand. It requires small brain powers.
I do understand that you have to be a fucking retard to understand Gary. However, they literally train really smart people to understand retards, so you know.
I do not have a degree in special education.
I do. It's a natural talent. I'm going to try to understand this with intelligence.
Gary.
Do you have a negative intelligence?
No, I don't. But why would you like you can't make the best one completely understandable? That's fucked, bro.
It was funny as hell, and that is my only. That's my
Gary.
only justification.
Gary.
Gary.
4 successes. I'm trying to decipher this.
Gary.
You're not stupid enough.
Gary.
I'm honestly just trying to make money. Why are you making this so hard?
Gary.
It may be my fault, but it's also fucking hilarious.
It is hilarious.
Gary. Yeah, Gary.
Gary.
Gary. Gary?
I'm gonna pistol whip the next person to say Gary.
Did you guys finish up your encounters, Gary?
Oh wait, fuck.
Waiting on Roach.
I would like to retract my statement before. I would like to take the 86
Too late.
and write the thing. to it.
Too late.
No, it
Gary.
isn't too late because it was nonsense.
I was
Too
gonna
late.
rewrite it, but Spore took it anyway.
Too late.
It doesn't mean anything. You know it doesn't mean anything. Sport.
No, it makes perfect sense to me.
Somebody to decipher it. You dare ask for another plot to be written.
It makes perfect sense to me, Gary.
Gary.
So I am going to take the one that just says Gary a bunch of times, right?
Okay.
And I'm going to take it to the board's operator and request a translation.
He looks at it and he looks at you and he's like, dude, I was paid to put that up on the board. Just leave it up there.
Dude, you were paid to put it up on the board so it gets solved. You need to find somebody to translate.
I don't
this.
need to do shit. They're paying me to keep it up there.
Bro, they're paying you to keep it up there so a quest can be solved.
Nobody
They want
That
speaks.
doesn't change the fact that the only reason he's being paid is to keep it up there. It's not his job.
Nobody speaks this language, even if it is a language. Look at it. Somebody just scribbled the word Gary like 12 fucking times on this piece of paper.
He's
I would-
like, damn, that sucks. It's also not my fucking problem.
I would like to argue that this isn't something an 80 should be. This is something a Nat 1 should be. Because
No,
it
it
isn't a quest.
isn't. This is
isn't a
hilarious.
It's a joke. It's not a quest. It's not a mission. It's not a job.
Maybe you should go find the Gary who posted it.
gonna have to murder the poster and take his shit, aren't I?
Yes.
So,
You should take us
yeah,
with you.
so, yeah, you have 3 quests. There's an infestation of ratmen that have been plaguing the alleys and sewers, 50 silver for each tail brought back. And then there's the 86, which is just, you know, Gary 2000. And then there's exterminators needed. There are massive fucking roaches in my goddamn basement, and the little fuckers are multiplying. I need some people to kill these fuckwads ASAP so I can live in my house without having to worry about the fuckers climbing into bed with me. Please help. 250 for all of them gone.
Okay, I'm gonna take the Gary quest, and I'm going to find the Gary. That might just be the job. I might just need to find the Gary and talk to him and do whatever he asks. Garys can use things other than their words and point for things for me to do.
Okay.
You're gonna get shot in the back of the head by Gary.
You're gonna walk around asking, hey, have you seen who wrote this?
I'm gonna go up to the guy right here who I'm already talking to. I'm gonna ask him where's the poster. He should have a mailing address.
The poster's right in your hand, dude.
You do realize how
Kill
fucking
him.
stupid
Kill
you are,
him.
right?
Kill him.
Oh, man. Do you realize how stupid it is to threaten the local job poster, dog? Dude?
I didn't threaten you. I asked you if you realized how stupid what you
You
just
don't
said
need to
was.
physically.
That was-
You don't need to physically threaten me. I feel threatened in this altercation right now. Do I need to call the guards?
No, but you do need to tell me where the...
I have no idea
Individual-
where he went. He came up one day, fucking gave me this, and walked away. It was just like a normal
How did
guy
he-
too.
What did he pay you with? You said he paid you.
Gave me 1,000 silver.
And how long did he tell you to keep this up for?
He just said Gary and then walked away.
Ooh, how many days ago was this?
Like a month ago?
I love how fucking baffled people from other universes are when they have to deal with Garys.
Wouldn't you be baffled?
Yes! Yes, I would, but it's just fucking hilarious. He was a normal guy, walked up, said Gary.
Give me a description of this normal guy.
Average looking height, average looking build.
What do you mean by average?
Dude, this guy was here for a minute, 60 seconds, and he said Gary 12 times at me, pointed at the fucking paper, pointed at my board, and gave me money. What the fuck do you want from me?
I want a description. I'll even take the metric system, damn it.
He was about yay high, and the Gary is about as tall as you are.
So, he has brown hair. What was he wearing?
He was, I don't know, he had metal armor on, I guess?
Oh shit.
Like nothing fancy, nothing big or anything like that.
It had pink fur trim. Come on. Come on, you know you want to.
No.
Fuck you.
No.
That's when
Come
this
on,
turns
Gary
into-
99.
His
Gary
armor,
99.
his armor had like strands of pink fur on it.
Oh my god. I'll be
It's not
back
Gary.
when
It's
I-
not Gary 99. He'd still be wearing the fursuit.
It's a very old Gary 99.
There's a special place in hell for Gary 99.
That's why he's nowhere else but hell. They've been waiting for him.
Gary 99 is a level 20 character.
Fucking Christ.
I want you to imagine that. I want that image to embed in your fucking mind. All he says is Gary
God.
killing.
Gary 99 would be like a low generation Malk at that point then.
Now that you've done this, I'm going on the quest to find the Gary. So I can do his stupid quest. I need to find him. And then I will take him to every person in this land and have them talk to him. until somebody understands him and can translate for me.
You gotta find him first.
The first person you find is gonna be another Gary. You can't understand either of them, but they can understand each other just
A
fine.
nice conversation while you just want to die in the background.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna begin looking for this man now.
Perception.
I'm looking for him.
You know, we're gonna switch over to the other group. So as you're looking,
I'm fucking crying. This is amazing. This is the best thing I've done all night.
Gary.
I'm just imagining Gary 99 as a level 20 character. Y'all ain't ready for that.
nobody is. You guys, as you're hauling this thing up, and Fox kind of puts his hand on this thing. He's like, "What do you think's inside?"
Probably some sort of,
Someone,
probably some sort of great warrior, considering he was wearing such armor.
someone worth at least 1,500 silver.
Yeah, at least.
I swear to God, I'm gonna be so pissed. If the person I'm
He
looking for
speaks
is the
scarily.
giant carbonite. No, I describe this as being Gary. Your encounter currently is a Gary trapped in carbonite. If this is the Gary I'm looking for, and I walk past them multiple times.
Get fucked.
So, after a while, you guys walk up to the level that you're looking for. The pyromancer holds the door open for you guys. Come on through, guys.
Alright, I
And
carry our friend through.
Head in after the Jedi.
why don't you guys tell me about your lives before you showed up here?
After Order 66, I took my meager training out into the streets of Coruscant, and I became a vigilante, trying to keep order after the fall of the Jedi. I embedded myself in several criminal organizations at first, until I realized that was a futility and only led to the dark side. I ripped out what I could from those organizations as I left, making several enemies along the way, but after all, that was part of the plan. I kept power vacuums for as long as I could, so the structures around them collapsed as much as they could. I also helped many charitable organizations trying to clean up the streets the legal way, using rehabilitation programs and youth centers and the like. After all, being a vigilante is surprisingly lucrative if you do it correctly. I actually died trying to stop the trade of a very dangerous fuel, which I suspect was going to be used as an explosive. I took out an entire gang in the process, and I ripped a man's skin off of his bones. It was very gratifying.
Oh, I can only imagine. I've turned a few people into crisps myself. What about you, my fully armored friend?
Before I came here, I was furthering the interests of our god Emperor Muad'Dib. I traveled around the solar system, found new planets, enjoyed the finest things life could offer: spice, women. Eventually, we had a great battle with the Harkonnen troops. There wasn't much after that. I activated the shield on our ornithopter. A las gun connected to it. There was an atomic explosion, and I ended up here.
Yes, that does sound awful.
It was not awful. I died for my god Emperor.
Honestly, a bit uneventful. Then again, I'm perhaps speaking from a point of privilege. I'm not sure any of us are particularly privileged having died to hell.
No. And he keeps walking. After a moment, you guys get to this like strange, recessed sort of area. It seems to be able to accept strangely rectangular things, and you see a man look at you with some interest. His eyes perk up at you, and he's like, looks like you got some rare cargo here.
Yes, I could not identify his armor, neither could either of my friends here, we require that he be unfrozen.
I see. 500 silver and I'll do it.
I look to Fox.
I look to Fox.
Fox nods and he pulls out 500 silver and pays the debt. You see him have a mechanical arm in the shop. It's like a winch. It picks it up, you know, it lowers it, and then you hear like those iconic sounds of carbonite defrosting. And before you is a man. Large armor. This armor puts trooper armor to shame. Yeah, you see this thing of the past function. Electromechanical servos actuate. The occupant inside looks at you, then at the other. He looks around and he's getting faster in his movements as he's realizing he's blind, and his hands reach up to his head and he's like feeling around. And then he speaks. Gary. 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 Gary.
Sano gets fucked.
Gary.
What does he do when he hears the voices of non-Garys?
What do you guys do?
Well, where's my 1,500 silver, bitch?
We did unfreeze him. We've held up our side of the bargain.
Mr. Firehand, we have held up our side of the bargain. We would like our payment.
Yes, here. I'm 500 short at the moment, but I'll get you taken care of when we get back down to my shop.
That is very... That is understandable.
Come on, Gary.
you can
You're coming with me. And he grabs Gary, and Gary doesn't budge. And Fox tugs again. Gary doesn't budge. And he looks at you guys, and then he looks at the Gary. And he tries to pull Gary again. Gary doesn't move.
Sir, he seems to be wearing some sort of technological steel plate mail.
Is there a way to get him out?
I go behind him and I go to the valve. The valve seems pretty fucking obvious. I crank it left.
It spins, and then the armor like bifurcates in the back. And you see this man in a blue and gold suit covering his eyes as the inside vents like white steam.
I'd say we've done more than just get you manpower.
Indeed, this is not an average slave.
It's also arm.
Gary,
Yes, it's also
Gary,
very
Gary,
nice.
Gary.
It's also very nice
I'm
technological.
gonna whisper in Jedi friend's ear.
We should leave before he wants money back for the slave being defective.
Yes. I would say this is all honestly a fair deal all around. You have a good day, Mr. Fox.
This man seems retarded.
Yes, but you got power armor. Good luck.
The gift wasn't the Gary, it was the armor.
So like this big whoosh of fire and like a little bit of warmth, you know, emanates onto your back. But after that,
You know,
He just
I
killed
don't-
Gary.
I
I think he just
he might have murdered Gary.
I believe he murdered Gary.
That sounds like it's not our problem.
and all of a sudden you hear you hear someone scream, Gary! 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 And the fire gets warmer behind you as you see a flaming Gary running blindly, and he hits the guardrail, and he like fucking Emperor Palpatine's down like 20 fucking flights.
I imagine he hits water eventually.
No, in
then-
fact, he doesn't hit anything except railing.
Okay, so no evil Gary coming back for revenge.
So,
Okay.
Don't say that.
Don't say what? No evil Gary coming back for revenge?
As you're walking around looking for whoever this could be, Santo, you just happen to be at the right place at the right time. This flaming thing lands with a solid thud and a splat right next to you and the guy who operates the quest board. He looks at it, looks at you, and he's like, huh.
The cats revive.
That's your guy.
Yeah, don't worry, I got this. I actually have this here. I use revive. It's one of my abilities. I can bring him back to life. Pokemon get set on fire all the time and deal with this kind of thing.
Oh no, this guy fell from like 20 floors up. This guy's like a puddle.
No. I've seen Pokemon take worse damage.
He's using a max revive. It's fine.
It's fine. Literally, a Pokemon could be hit with an asteroid, and you could bring him back with this.
Stop using Pokemon logic. Fucking
Draco Meteor would flatten anything in real life.
So, stop using Pokemon logic.
Anyway, I'm gonna roll now revive. Let me just check my character sheet and look at this. Oh my god!
Called it.
One success.
This guy's
One
dead.
success.
This guy's dead.
One success.
He's dead.
One success.
Can you heal like 5k plus damage in one go?
I can bring the dead back to life.
Can you heal 5,000 damage? Does your AAD add up to 5,000 or more for this roll?
No, it doesn't.
It would appear. It would appear that we've pranked you.
This was a shitty 86. Where
That's
the fuck?
on you, Oguvin.
Hey, I thought it was funny.
It wasn't 86. It's a decent enough quest. The other one's
So-
like 30.
Hold on.
So
Hold on.
Fox catches
the body.
Fox catches up with you, and he puts his hand on your shoulder. Hey, here's your extra 500 here's your extra 500 silver. Appreciate it. Thank you. That armor was worth some good money.
Excellent. I'm glad that we could be of help to you, Mr. Fox.
Well, we all profit.
I'm sorry that there was a retard inside the armor.
Hey,
Yes, I'm also sorry that he was a moron.
nothing you could really do about it. I mean, it's not like you could have understood what it was going into there.
Incredibly comedic situation.
You understand comedy?
So, Santo,
Yes.
you are looking over this corpse. You see something. You see something around what used to be his hip.
A big iron.
What is it?
It's a bag. It's a satchel.
I take the bag.
Okay, it's fairly hefty.
I look inside the bag.
Silver. 2,000 silver.
Hallelujah!
Sweet.
Okay, yeah, this was an 86.
Quest success by sheer happenstance.
Quest failed successfully.
Yeah.
Great. I look over to the board operator and I ask him, hey man, I got a question. How much is a dog worth in this world?
Thank you for watching. I hope you like, share, and subscribe. Peace.